What's going on YouTube? JT's Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Nightwing issue number 89. This is written by Tom Taylor with art by Bruno Redondo, and it is part one of two of a crossover between this book and Tom Taylor's other book that he's working on, Superman, Son of Kal-El. A book which has just been, I don't know, it seems a pretty divisive book so far from what I've seen from most people. And upon me reading it too, like I've read every issue, it's kind of mid. In terms of a comic right now, it's very just meh, especially like right now. I mean, they had that big thing with issue number 5, which got all sorts of headlines, but like the issue itself just was incredibly mediocre surrounding it. So like, I mean, Superman Son of Kal-El, I'm like, I don't want to have a crossover right now. If we're gonna do a crossover, like it'd be cool and all, but can we finish some storylines with the Nightwing stuff first? At least with the Robin book, to make a comparison to that, they're going to be finishing up the Lazarus Tournament arc and then go into the Shadow War crossover. Like with Nightwing, it's like, what even is this book right now? We had all that stuff with Heartless, we had Blockbuster, we had Dick Grayson supposedly like long lost sister, and then Fear State happened, and like we've like kind of forgotten about it. Like, okay, we got interrupted for a few months with that. Then we had an annual, which was just a Dick and Jason team-up issue, which was cool and all. Okay, we got that. Then we had that really cool issue, which is just one continuous shot, which was a really good one. But it's like we forgot more of the story. Then we had another thing, and then I guess Blockbuster kind of showed up there. But like everything else, it's like, okay, let's go into another crossover. No, let's finish some stuff first and then go into the crossover. I don't think we need the storyline right now. Like, do we really need another crossover in this book right now until they finish the story? Like, if I would have been okay with this after they finished the stuff with Heartless. Like, if we could finish that and wrap that up, then do this, I'd be more okay with it. But because we're doing this right now, I'm like, eh. Like, some of it I like. There's the stuff at the beginning. The strongest stuff is between Dick Grayson and the young John Kent. Just kind of the moments that they have with each other right there, showing a bit of the softer side. Because, like, Tom Taylor is good at, like, some of these more touching moments. He did some good stuff in Deceased, and he's got some good stuff here with this right here. Like, to me, this is the strongest aspect of the issue, is the flashback stuff with the touching moments. He's good at that. The rest of the issue, like I said, John is a little bit better written here than he is in the other book, which is kind of strange. We have Dick and Babs living together, and Dick's really nice apartment in Bloodhaven. I guess she's taken that off from like staying at the Batgirl's place. I don't know when everything takes place in terms of continuity anymore, because like she's supposedly living with the Batgirls, but she's also here with Dick in Bloodhaven, or maybe she like stays there on the weekends. She's there with their dog. I don't know, but like I said, there's some nice little Easter eggs here. Like Babs is wearing a Teen Titans Go shirt. What is it? The robot shows up. What was it? Helix right now. Yeah, Helix. Yeah, my bad. So Helix shows up, comes in to say, hey, Dick Grayson, you're needed to help John in his moment of need. Dick also wears Batman pajamas. Babs wears a Teen Titans Go thing. Like I said, they've kind of had a little moments like sprinkled throughout the runs like that. I think they had like one where Adam West is carrying the bomb like on the coffee mug or something. I like that stuff. I think that's kind of fun. Then we had one of these, a former Titan or whatever, goes in, he's kind of killed by somebody, and then John is kind of brought in too as well. You see him and Jay Nakamura, the character from Son of Kal-El. He jokes about like, hey, I'm secretly working for Lex Luthor, and he's like, haha, I gotcha. Okay, you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if Jay was working for Lex Luthor at this point, because he's really shady as a character in the time I've come to read stuff with him. Like, all of a sudden, within like 5 issues, he's John's new boyfriend. He's already like close to him in every aspect of his life. I don't know. There's something really shady and kind of fishy with this character. He's completely invulnerable in all these aspects. He's working for some like underground, like secret news cult type thingy or whatever. He's got himself all masked up here. Apparently Dick Grayson's been funding this thing the whole time. So like, how long has this been going on here? Like the stuff with this whole like the truth thing that they're going on about right here, it's like, was this just going on the whole time? Like Dick has just been funding it secretly. He's like, hey, I like what you're doing, and that's where Damian kind of comes in. I don't know, like I just feel like I would have liked to have seen that connection established first before they started bringing this stuff in. Like Dick's like, okay, you know what, I'm kind of interested in this organization. Oh no, I've actually been funding it this whole time. I don't know, it just seemed kind of out of nowhere. But I like the stuff where they're kind of investigating what's going on here, and of course it leads them to Lex Luthor of all places with somebody getting killed, and we'll see where it goes from there. So It could be good, could be bad. The issue itself, like I said, it's kind of a mixed bag. I feel like we're just kind of wasting time with these crossovers right now when we could be finishing up a storyline before we get into it. Like I said, the flashback stuff was the best aspect to me, and there's some kind of like nice little funny Easter eggs, like just like Babs and Dick and their t-shirts and that. I kind of like that stuff, and I like the stuff with Dick and young John. The rest of it, I don't know. I just like, I want to finish the storyline fully first. Like, I just feel like we kind of forgot about that. Now we're going to do a crossover here. After this, are we going to get back to the main storyline? Because I feel like this book has been interrupted by so many crossovers that it's just kind of killed the momentum of the book for me. So, yeah, like, I just want to get back to, like, the stuff, like, pre-Fear State. Like, if we can continue where we left off there, I'd be quite thankful. But it just seems like we're going to have to wait another month or so. Maybe next month we'll get back to that stuff. But as of right now, it's like, here's another crossover with Tom Taylor's much weaker written book. So, yay, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of mixed on it. Some aspects I like, some aspects I didn't dislike, or I didn't care for. I just feel like we should kind of get a move on the other storylines before we get into the crossovers. Artwork by Bruno, once again, is really, really good. I've said this countless times. I think he's a really talented artist. So, yeah, Nightwing number 89, kind of a mixed bag for me. I feel like this crossover would work better, like, after we finish up some storylines, because, like, it just feels like we're just kind of like, what is the direction of this book anymore? So it just feels like the writer was just kind of like, okay, I had this really interesting story to tell. Then they kind of got sidetracked, like, I'll tell this thing, I'll worry about that other stuff later. That's kind of the vibe I get from it. But what do you all think? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content. Be sure to come back next time. I'm going to talk about Detective Comics, and I'm going to play catch up on a comic I missed talking about last week, which was Urban Legends, but that's like a 70-page comic, so I just didn't get around to reading it. So, yeah. All right, well, that's all I got to say. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.